everybody, thanks for stopping in. It's 2 days after Christmas, so happy holidays, happy new year, all that good stuff. Today I'm going to try doing something different that I haven't done before and try cooking a duck. So hopefully my duck won't suck. So what I have here is about a 4.5 pound duck, and this was frozen solid last night when I put it in this brine. My brine consists of a gallon of tap water, a cup of kosher salt, and a cup of brown sugar, and I just put it all in there and stir it up just cold. And then I just put the duck in there and just let it defrost in that brine. So it's been in there about 12 hours, I guess. So hopefully it won't be overly salty, but I did that with some Cornish game hens not long ago and they turned out really good that way. So this has the giblets inside, so we'll get those out of there. And see, we got a neck in there. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and rinse this and rinse all the excess brine off of there. And I was doing some research, doing some reading, and it said what you should do with these ducks is poke them full of holes. Just the skin. Don't poke into the meat, but poke the skin, and that way the fat can run out of there and they won't be so fatty when you cook them. So let me get this rinsed off and we'll be back. Alright, it's all rinsed off. Now I'm just using my tomato knife to kind of poke holes into the skin. You can see how much fat is in this under the skin there. This will just supposed to help it that fat run out better. So I'm just going to go all around the duck on both sides and poke it like that. This tomato knife works pretty good. I said use a fork, but I think this tomato knife works better. So finished doing this, and then there's a lot of excess skin everywhere, so I'm going to trim that up and make it look a little more presentable. I decided to season this with a little mild barbecue rub. So I've already done the back side and inside the cavity. I'm just trying to get as much of the moisture off of the skin here as I can so the skin will crisp up better. Looking pretty good. This is just a mild barbecue rub. I'm just going to go lightly over it with this. It's just kind of salty, so I don't want to overdo it. Come on, come out. Getting to the bottom of the barrel here, so. Alright, and then I'm going to cook this on my Weber Kettle grill, so I'm going to go get that fired up and I'll meet you guys out there. Okay, my coals are looking good here. I'm using lump charcoal. I have it set up for indirect cooking. Coals on the back of the grill. The duck over here, because with all that fat, that would flame up a lot if I cooked it right over the coals. So we'll get the lid on here. I got the probe in my duck, the temperature probe. Not sure how long this will take, but we shall see. Just gonna let that go for a while. I'm gonna try to keep the temperature of the grill around 350 degrees. So we'll be back in a little while and see how it's looking. My duck has been cooking for about 1 hour and 10 minutes. And so far I've opened this and rotated it twice. So this will be the third time I've rotated it just for more even cooking. And last time I did have to throw a handful of charcoal in there. Right now the internal temperature is about 156 degrees. So I'm shooting for probably about 170 or 175. So we'll be back in a little while. My duck has been on here for about 2 hours now, and the internal temperature just hit 169. So I think it's probably done. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to brush some barbecue sauce on it. I know a lot of people use these fancy Asian sauces or orange sauces or whatever, but this is a barbecue duck, so I'm going to use barbecue sauce. Alright, I'm going to finish this up and I'll meet you guys in the house and we'll cut into this thing and see how it turned out. The duck looks great on the outside, but what about the inside? Let's cut into it and see. Cutting into bones. right, let's try a bite. That's good. It has good flavor from the brine. Let's cut this leg and see how the leg looks. Gosh, I'm not good at cutting a duck. I'm having trouble here. Come on, duck. There's bones everywhere, dang it. Try a piece of that leg meat. That's good. For my first duck, I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. Has a nice smoky taste. And you know, barbecue sauce is good on there. That's nice and moist in there. That looks a lot juicier than the outer piece. But yeah, barbecue sauce on a barbecue duck is good. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.